This is a presentation about count and non-count nouns in English, which are a point of difficulty for ESL writers because not all languages categorize nouns the same way. All nouns in English are either count or non-count, and some fall into both categories, but there is a clear distinction between the two categories. Count nouns are things that can be counted and can therefore be plural, such as chairs. A count noun is separate and individual from other objects. Non-count nouns cannot be counted and therefore cannot be plural, such as milk. A non-count noun is considered to be a whole entity that cannot be divided into individual parts. Other count nouns include table, finger, bottle, chair, remark, reward, word, boy, and candidate. All of these can be made plural by adding the suffix s to the end of the word. In these example sentences, the count noun is italicized. For the sentence "we stepped in a puddle," someone could ask, "How many puddles did you step in?" And the answer would be just one. In the sentence "she sees an apple tree," apple trees can also be counted. Take a look at the sentence "I will drink a glass of milk." Remember that milk is a non-count noun, but glass is a count noun because glasses of milk can be counted. This is a common way to talk about part of a non-count noun, especially liquids. Other phrases are a cup of coffee and a bottle of water. These phrases are formed with a count noun followed by the preposition of, followed by a non-count noun. So let's move on to non-count nouns. More examples are anger, courage, progress, furniture, education, weather, warmth, leisure, and precision. In the example sentences, the non-count nouns are italicized. For the first one, "we will dive into that water," someone cannot ask, "How many waters will you dive into?" That question does not make sense because water is non-countable. Likewise, for the sentence "he saw the milk spill," someone cannot ask, "How many milks?" because milk is non-countable. Therefore, it cannot be pluralized. The same goes for the third sentence, "I admire greenery." To talk about how many things there are, English speakers use quantity words such as more, less, and fewer. There are special rules for using quantity words with nouns. For example, more can be used with both count and non-count nouns. These two sentences illustrate that. Can I have more chips? And can I have more water? The quantity word less can only be used with non-count nouns, such as in the sentence, "We have less courage than her." And fewer can only be used with count nouns, like in the sentence, "He has fewer pencils than you." There are many more quantity words, and information about their use with nouns can be found in the resources listed at the end of this presentation. There are also special rules for using the English articles with nouns. The definite article "the" can be used with every type of noun, such as in the sentences "they rode the bus," "I like feeding the birds," and "the water is hot." However, only singular count nouns can take the indefinite article "a" or "an." For example, "I am going to eat an apple." Finally, no article may be used only with plural count or non-count nouns, like in the sentences "cats are great pets" and "we relax with music." It is a common mistake in ESL students' writing to have no article with singular count nouns, such as in the sentence "I have computer." Memorizing this table may help ESL students avoid article errors with count and non-count nouns. Thank you for watching, and feel free to browse these resources for more help with count and non-count nouns.